and welcome to an even messier server. Another instance of pure madness. Alright guys, so yeah, this is my older server actually. This runs on 1.12.2. And yeah, I have some really cool stuff that I can show you in here, made by me and other people. Yeah, let's start here. So much stuff to show you guys. This is the first thing I actually made in here. It's a mini game. I call it the Waka Pumpkin. And it's some sort of guacamole, but it uses pumpkins instead. It uses a little glitch in the game that allows you to basically place pumpkins as blocks. It uses a block placer in Minecraft. So if I, yeah, people would play this in survival. And they need food and they need access, like quick access. And then you hit this button, and then let's wait for it, and then you will be able to see. So yeah, so pumpkins start to pop out randomly, and your job is to pick them up. So you can play as multiple teams, so 2 teams, 3, 4. It's totally expandable. You can have many teams, and the floor here is also totally expandable. And sometimes it will also drop diamonds and emeralds. And your job is to collect as many as you can. So if you get, I don't know now, maybe 10 or 14 uh, pumpkins, and then you drop inside the corresponding chest of your team, and then it's going to be to give you a point in there. But if instead of dropping multiple pumpkins, you drop just 1 diamond, it's going to count as a point straight, like this, yeah. So you get 1 point. But for pumpkins, you need to get 10 or 12 of them, so inside to get a point. And it's really fun because there's also emeralds. And what the emeralds do is it's a random item. When you place the emeralds inside a chest, it can either give you 2 points or it can subtract 1 point. So this makes it really fun because you can drop the emeralds on your opponent's chest, and it's also fun because you are actually allowed to steal from the other players. And I had the chance to play it with a bunch of people, I think 8 people at once, and it was really fun. It's a really crazy game. Like, you can't stop running everywhere. It's really fun game. It was designed for survival, of course. And it's supposed to have a timer in here. When the time is and the time ends, the minecart underneath everything, responsible for distributing the pumpkins and where's the minecart? The pumpkins and emeralds and things randomly. Yeah, there's a bunch of randomizers down here. It's all stops. But the game's broken somehow, I don't know. Yeah, the redstone back behind everything. Some tunes that the game plays when it ends and everything. So yeah, not everything is working because I don't know when I started the server. Maybe it was 1.11. I don't know, 1.12. I'm not sure. Yeah, so let's move on to more interesting stuff. I'll try to focus mostly on the unfeatured stuff, unpublished stuff on my channel. So here is a small, really cool setup that you can play with. So you have your enchanting table in here. You hit the button, and you get a book. You can see this in my inventory. And if you hit this button, you get 3 lapis lazuli, and you can do a bunch of enchanting in here. And when you're done, if there are still items remaining in your hands, you can click the note block down here, and then it will open those things, and then you can store the remaining stuff inside the storage in here, and then hit this button again and it closes. So it's really neat. The redstone is here. A lot of the stuff that you see in here was done before the introduction of observers in the game. Yeah, so maybe the server was a 1.10. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not really sure. I think I can feature things made by other people as well. This is pretty cool design. Place lever or button. I have this in my hotbar, so let me load it. So let's place a lever in here, flick it. Yeah, the server is a little bit laggy this time because my internet's not good today. This was not the best day to record this video, but yeah. Yeah, this is a hipster useless lever in the wall made by Blubbermal, he also made this one, I believe, which is a rock, paper, scissors game. So let's try to reset first, just to be sure. Okay, so hit paper on this side. Let's hit paper on this other side as well, and then it's a draw. It's really has a quick detection. And reset it. Let's try now rock in here and scissors on this side, and yeah, this side is the winner. So it's a pretty cool little system in here. He used decoders to do that. I think there's another one somewhere around here. Yeah, this one. I don't know the names of everyone, guys, so I'm really sorry if I can't remember the names exactly. You know, I'm really bad with that stuff. But yeah, it was those guys in here. Maybe I can pick up the heads and the heads will tell me. Yeah, KP and Johnny. Yeah, those two, they are amazing redstoners. And yeah, rock, paper, scissors here. A person would play on this side. So let's play paper on this side, and the other person would be standing on the other side. Let's play rock on the side, and then the side wins. Then you can reset everything here. The redstone is very compact. I think this is a spiral staircase done by... Who made this? Yes, this is me asking. I made this, KP, so this was done by KP. Button activated. Yes, a spiral staircase in here. Really cool. Let's see the closing. Real compact. I think there's a seamless one. Yeah, this one. Also done by Johnny and KP. Where's the input? Here. Yeah, this is the seamless one. Really cool, huh? I don't even know how the piston layout works. Haven't taken the time to analyze everything. Yeah, this is the closing. And there's a regular staircase in here, I believe. Also by Vedder, I think. Can't find the sign, but I think, yeah, also from Vedder. Really fast animation. Really cool. Closing. So 3x3 mining door by monkeys. You can break this block or mine it in survival, and then it opens, and after a while it will close automatically, and there is a stone generator back in here that will generate more stone. So yeah, really cool secret door. And I really like these doors because in survival you always have a pickaxe. This is a sugarcane farm. A lot of those things I post little tweets from time to time. I post pictures of what I do, and yeah, this will basically farm sugarcane all the time on demand. It has a 50% area efficiency, and it harvests sugarcane as they grow. So if it grows tree tall, it gets automatically harvested. None of those things interfere with each other. They're completely independent, so it's really, really lag friendly. So this is why I built it really big in here to demonstrate this. And here is a timer that you can turn on and off, and then it will send minecarts to collect the items. Obviously, this was all done before waterlogged blocks were introduced in the game. And there are many different setups for sugarcane harvesters in here. Here is where I was trying to do a sugarcane harvester to have 66% efficiency. Some of those are broken because I was stress testing things, you know, getting the random ticks up to to insane values. And yeah, this is a really cool design, really expensive, but very interesting as well. Can be done easier nowadays with the waterlogged blocks, I believe. This is yet another design, just letting you guys know. So basically, sugarcane grows and gets harvested on any side in here. Yeah, but as you can see, the sugarcane has different levels in here. So there's one up there, another one down here, and this design was replicated from something created by Warbin, I think, an Argentinian redstoner, really talented guy, and he used a really crazy behavior from water in here. So can you try to figure out how this works? You can pause the video and try it. But if you don't want to guess, the thing is, when sugarcane grows, it updates the water block beside it, and the water block updates the observer. So this is a really weird behavior, very rarely used, and I don't think it works in 1.13 anymore, because I don't know, Mojang just decides to change things randomly. I have no idea why. So yeah, it's really, really nice design, really interesting behavior, and I try to use this behavior in here to make a very cheap farm. Yeah, so in this case, the sugarcane grows in here, and then it updates the rail. The rail updates the water, and the water updates the the observer. So this is really, really quirky, really, yeah, you can see this working in here. And this is really quick because it accelerates the pigs down. I also posted pics of this on Twitter, and sometimes this happens. So you get a mini guy in here. So this wasn't a problem in 1.12 because mobs can spawn inside each other. So eventually a big pigman would spawn in here, and then what happens is this guy will will do this. So um, when it's not touching the strings in here and not being detected, the system fires again, and this guy will keep getting suffocation damage. As you can see here, he's getting hit, and eventually he will die as long as some other pigman spawns next to it. It's really fast, really cool system. Check this out. Wow. All right, this is a really interesting sugarcane farm design. And yeah, it's a water-based farm. So yeah, when I designed it, we didn't have waterlogged blocks, so I have to come up with this pattern down here with the rails and the hoppers and the walls. It would be so much easier to build it nowadays. And then here are the mine carts responsible for collecting everything. You really need a bunch of them, otherwise you won't be able to collect everything from a farm this big. The chest is probably going to be full, so yeah, I don't know if we can collect everything. And the minecarts will also probably be full. And yeah, this is a little bit laggy, but let's see because it's totally worth watching it in action. So I'll press the button. Yeah, well, super laggy. Yeah, and the way it works, it's just a water wave. And then the minecarts try to collect as much as possible. And yeah, let's watch this again because the effect is so cool. It goes like this. And it needs a very, very specific double pulse in here. So what I do here, the secret is I use a two-tick pulse on a piston, and then this times the in between the pulses, and then the pulse is going to be quick enough to break the sugar cane but not spill the water, because if water spills it breaks the bases of the sugar canes in here, and then the farm's not going to be automated anymore. Those are just droppers with fire charges, and here we have dispensers with fire charges, so yay, let's party. This is a lights out mini game that I designed 2 years ago, I guess, 1 year ago. I'm not even sure. Yeah, you can clear the floor, if I'm not mistaken, by using this button. And the cool thing about it is, besides not having any redstone dust on the surface level, which is something that was innovative for this design, it also can generate proper maps. Because if you just turn on random cells, the game can become inconsistent and not be solvable. So the difference with this design is it uses a simple algorithm to make sure that all of the maps are solvable. And the way to solve this, if you don't know this game, is you have, whenever you press a button, it toggles the lamps for the cell that you pressed plus the neighboring ones. Let me hit another one just to make it clear. And then you can toggle it back and they will turn off. But if they are adjacent, they will intersect. So there's a cross here, and when I turned on the second cross, it turned off this one because they get inverted. So yeah, and the goal is after a map is generated, you need to turn off the crosses in a specific sequence so that the entire floor gets cleared. This was done by one of the other players. I can't really remember his name. And there's this song. Here is some more of the casino stuff. So basically, it would place your bet somewhere. Like if you hit this button, your bat is in here, and then you hit this button, and then it spins, and then yeah, it will land or it will stop somewhere random. Sometimes it will spin for a long time, sometimes it will spin for a short time. It's completely random and silent, so you can add music and stuff like that. Uh, yeah, and there's probably some level of detection. So if you win the bet, something happens. I think this. Wow, thank you very much. I'm running low on storage space, guys. So yeah, probably have to stop recording for a little bit.